Hey guys, 828 Find Adventure. I've got a new mod that I'm going to do on the truck, and it's going to change the kind of design and colors that I got going on. And I purchased these from Toyota. It was from a Toyota dealership. You can get these on eBay or on Amazon. I'll put a link under the video in the description. And but let's go get these installed and see how they look. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to remove this matte black mirror cap, and from what I've seen, what I need to do is try to get a little tool in this corner here. There's not much room to get one in there, so let me get something to pry. I don't want to use like a little screwdriver, so I'm going to use a pick. I'm going to see how this does. See if I can pry this up a little bit so I can get this tool in here. Maybe I can. There it goes, it popped off. Didn't get banged up too bad. Just be careful, you know, yeah, it's fine. And no clips broke off the back. So that's awesome. Okay. And I tell you what, while I'm here, I'm going to clean this off. So let me get something for that. So whenever I do a mod on something like this where I have to remove an engine cover or whatever, I always clean what's underneath, especially if you remove your bumpers or anything. It's really dirty under there. Go ahead and just take the time to clean that. I just put a little multi-purpose cleaner spray that I've used everywhere, interior, engine compartment, everything. And I just go ahead and clean this up. You know, it's pretty airtight. Now, one thing I want you to look at here is this right here. It fits pretty snug against this. There's really no room to mount like a light or anything, you know, that would be like recessed. But what you can do, listen to this, you can mount a surface light, like a rock light. So you could mount like a rock light on here, and the wires you could put through the mirror. You could probably drill a hole in the side and have the wire come out, and then you could have it like go under your hood. So if you mounted a rock light on the top of this, and then you had a wire, so you're like, what do I do with the wire? Well, you could run it through here. Maybe there's a place where you can run a hole through here and run it out. You could probably also notch this out, so there'd be a place and the wire would come out. Now, you could run that wire through this and down and through the door behind the door, the interior door piece, and have it go into the interior compartment. That's a lot of fishing of wire, and you know, I wouldn't go to that trouble. You could just leave a longer piece and just run it over here to your fender and run it into your hood here. But some rock lights would be kind of cool. They wouldn't really, unless you had them tilted, shine down at the ground, but they would give more visibility to your truck, and they might shine a little out. Some of them are really bright, but it'd be kind of a neat idea. I've been kind of thinking about something like that. You could also probably rig up some sort of turn signal here. This is pretty substantial compared to the Tacoma. It's pretty nice. So let's get that other one and snap it on, and then we'll do the other one, and then we'll see how it looks. Let's do that. Okay, so this looks like it goes in like that. So what I'm doing is I'm hooking the bottom, and then I pushing the down on this. Let's see if I can get it here. Trying to look at the way these these snaps are. It has two hooks. You can kind of press down and you want to be gentle. You don't want to snap anything off, break anything off. Well, let's see here. Gotta get those in there. There we go. That's snapped in. That was easy once I figured it out. Press it down, make sure all the seams are down and around there. Put it over here and make sure all this is where they should be. We don't want that coming off. Look at that. It's pretty good. You don't want water getting in here. So you want to make sure that the edge here on top, it has a little lip, and you want to make sure it's underneath. Yep, we're all good. There we go. Let's go do the other side. Now, what I do when I remove a part like this and I'm replacing it, I take the old one, go ahead and make sure it's clean, clean the inside. Then I'll put it in the original packaging that the new one came in. I'll put it in the box. And we are good to go. So I go ahead and put it back in the original packaging and for storage. I'll save them, you know, we'll see. You know, sell them one day, who knows? That looks good. I'm happy with that. All right, let's move on to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna start from the same corner. Take this little pick, we get in there. This one's pretty easy. Don't want to force anything. There you go, popped right out. That was easy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the inside of this one that I just removed. And then, you see this, you can see how dirty it is. I'm just gonna get in there, clean that up. I mean, that's several years of dirt and grime and snow and all kinds of sand and all kinds of weather getting in here. Now, if I could keep these birds from pooping all over my car, that would be awesome. Here we go. Now we're all clean. Get the other one out here. Now these came from Royal South Toyota. They were the same place where I ordered my TRD Sport grill for this. It was the only way I could get a silver surround because I don't believe the TRD Pros come in that. Once I got that Sport grill, I used it for about a year, and then I replaced the insert with a TRD Pro style insert. relocated the TSS sensor, and all of that was good. I did not get the TRD Pro insert, grill insert from Royal South Toyota. They didn't sell them. They sold the complete grill in like white and black and maybe one of the colors red or something. But for this year model. But anyways, Royal South, they're really good and really, you know, I don't live far. They're in Florida. So, you know, but here you go. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, what's going on here? Let's check this out. So we got a couple of hooks here that hang. So see here, you have a couple of hooks here. These hang. So in other words, they'll go in there first. Then you have a couple of these hooks. They're kind of like little J hooks. I don't know if you can see those. Hold on. These are like J hooks up here. Right here, these are like J hooks. Then you have these slots. And you have this hook on the side. I mean, it's got a ton of hooks. That's because Toyota, if you get in a wreck, and Honda's the same way, they don't want parts flying all over the place. Subaru's doesn't use as many snaps and bolts and stuff, but God, Toyota, it's like when they put something together, they glue it all together. They don't want pieces flying all over the highway. Honda, they double up on everything. Glue, push pins, snaps, bolts. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Go. Now we got to make sure the lip's in. I'm going to make sure back here. There we go. Got that lip in, like that. Yep, it's looking good. Looking good. There we go. Get my microfiber here. I saw something here I can clean up. All right, let's check it out here. Let me get this garbage down. So whenever I remove a body part and I have access to like different places in the front, behind the bumper, or just anywhere that gets dusty and dirty and I can't get to with normal washing, I get some of this right here. And I just got this by chance. I ordered it, actually, I was trying to order glass cleaner and I ordered this by mistake, but it works great. You know, on the Ridgeline, I removed the bumper after 200,000 miles and it was just awful under there. And the engine bay had gotten really kind of more of a permanent type stains on it. I used this, sprayed it all over everything. It's harmless, and at least for what I used it on, and some microfiber cloths, and just detailed and cleaned up everything under the bumper. Excuse me, breakfast. And you know, I just sprayed on the microfiber cloth like that, and just, you know, clean up everything. And then, you know, next time I work on it, it's clean. So somewhat depends on how many years have passed. So anyways, let's check these out. Well, that's pretty cool, guys. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think it still looks good. It's still the black and silver, doesn't take too much away from it. And yeah, sorry for the bright sun, but that's just the way it goes here. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's see here if I can get you a good shot. There it is. Yeah, that was good. So stay tuned. You'll see some pics showing up on things. yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. All right, folks. Again, you know, clean your old parts, put them back in the packaging that your new parts came in. That's what I do every time. Clean up your parts, your old parts that you took off and replaced. Clean them up, put them in the original packaging that the new parts came in. Seal them up, and sometimes I'll get a Sharpie and just write on it, you know, old mirror caps, matte black. So then if I ever sell them, I know what's in the box. I don't have to go digging through it and making a mess. And that's just an easy way to store a lot of stuff. So I've got that. You saw the tools I used. It didn't take much to get it off. I just used a little pick from Harbor Freight. I'd actually bought those for my son. Every year, Christmas time, I buy him a couple of tools, throw in his tool bag, different things. Could be a magnet out the end of one of those antenna type poles, extender, to pick up lost bolts. Could be anything, set of wrenches, set of sockets, pliers, whatever I think he needs, some tricks of the trade tools. And, I always get him stuff like that. Now he's got a big tool collection, which he'll take with him when he leaves. As for this, they'll go in storage. I like the mod. Those mirror end caps look good. They don't take away from the old blacked out look of the Tundra. So, yeah, pretty cool, easy mod. You too can do it. Now I thought about doing the door handles, but it would be all silver then. So I figured I'd just pass on that. So, but anyways, if you would, like, share, and subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. I've got more videos coming. I'm gonna do a skid plate. I've got some really cool magnets for mounting lights on your vehicle. And, that's where I'm at today. So stay tuned. Again, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya.